Hey guys, what is up? It is Taurtis here. Today we're playing the Stanley Parable. It's a game that a lot of you guys recommended to me. So what I did was, I learned nothing about it. So I could just go in playing it blind. And apparently, it's supposed to be a super duper awesome pooper game.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Ooh.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
That sounds
Orders
awesome.
came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year.
This is so depressing.
And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that
You should use both hands. You can do it faster, Stanley.
Made exactly for this
Use
job.
both. You can use 10 fingers.
Stanley
Use your
was happy.
other fingers. Get work done faster. It's probably why he
And then
hasn't been
one day,
promoted.
something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget.
What was
He
it?
had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
Uh-oh.
No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
I see. This is extremely creepy. So this is my little office. I'll show you guys around. As you see, I'm number 427. And then I have this phone, and it looks like I have a message, but I'm not gonna read it because I'm so important. I'm too busy to look at my voicemail messages. And wait, what time is it? It's oh, this clock is actually does it actually work? Does it actually like turn? Like, what if we waited here for 5 hours? I wonder if the clock would actually change time. Yeah, but we're not gonna do that because obviously that would be pretty boring to watch. What does this cup say? I hate Mondays. Mondays are pretty awful. You need to kind of organize your stuff. You got drawers open. I don't know. It's got a whole thing for wires. You got pencils and documents. We're already done with all the green documents. A little late on the red ones, but the yellow ones, I did a little bit extra though, so the boss is gonna be really happy. I should probably find out where everyone went. I can't open any doors, right? No, that would be ridiculous.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Is it Christmas or something? Do we get Christmas off or some
No
weird
matter how
holiday?
hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Guys, seriously, cut it out. This is freaky. Come out. Ah, you guys got me. Seriously. Stop playing around, guys. Did everyone get abducted by aliens? Kinda feels like it. Number 424. What's he doing? He's looking at naughty stuff on the internet? Hope not. It's a good time to monitor. Look at everyone's browsing history. Username access. Oh, I turned the computer off. Oh, you probably had important stuff he didn't save.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office.
How does he
but
know?
It didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Well, yeah, so now I feel like an idiot, like I just wasted my time. Thank you, Mr. Narrator, for pointing that out to everyone. Very kind of you. Oh, it's kind of everyone to leave all the doors open for me. Oh.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open
Hello?
doors, he entered the door on his left.
Did I? What if I go on the one on the right? You don't know that. This guy doesn't know my life. Who closed this door? These are the questions we have to answer other than Let's Play. Let's go on the right door. Yeah, fuck
This
you,
was
Mr.
not the
Narrator.
correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
It's exactly what I wanted to do. You know, the employee lounge, like, there's so many memories there. It's where Frank had his 50th birthday party. It was where Marie got super drunk and threw a ball over Eric. Oh my god, that was hilarious. You know, a lot of memories, so, you know, maybe everyone's planning a surprise birthday party for me?
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
See, I feel like he's making fun of me, in a way. Like, that's just...
Yes,
what kind of narrator is this?
Really worth it.
Shut up.
Here. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
What if... No. What if I just go through this door? Huh?
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Fuck you. This guy can't tell me what to do. I'm the boss. I am the controller of the story. They're not the narrator. The narrator narrates what I do. I don't do what the narrator narrates. It's ridiculous. Do not jump from the cargo. Lift while it is in motion. It will cause death. And obviously there's a fine for doing it. But I can't pay a fine if I'm dead.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Yes, we did.
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
That's right. I'm the star.
Someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
Who? You?
Please,
The narrator?
stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Who's her? Do I have a girlfriend? What if I have a girlfriend? Oh god, I hope she's hot.
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Who keeps closing these doors? These automatic doors? That's actually pretty fancy. Oh, that's gonna scare me. That's not gonna scare me, right? Oh. What the
That's
fuck?
her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Mr. Narrator, you're kind of scaring me a little bit. The phone's ringing. Thank God we have an outlet on the wall, so there'd be power to the phone. Because if it was by itself, that'd be ridiculous. Okay, I'm gonna pick up the phone. Hello? Hello?
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven.
I really hope that's a sexual innuendo.
Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
What?
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you?
Yeah?
I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something.
It's just
Come
hurt my
inside.
feelings.
Let me show you what's really going on here.
I'm just playing with my emotions now. My god. Kinda hot. It's nice. Nice curvature. Though, he would look better with some hair.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
What? You're gonna kill me? Press N on your keyboard. That's gonna kill me, right? If I press N? Oh god.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Press 8. Okay. I got it.
Look at him there, pushing buttons,
What?
doing exactly what he's told to do.
Fuck you.
Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
I bought this game so I could sit down from, you know, the real life troubles and enjoy a video game and have fun, not to be criticized, made fun of by some half-naked mannequin woman with a pretty sexy voice, I must say.
But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Put a couch here. That's a horrible place to put a couch.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job.
Where's my TV?
First, he
Did you take it?
imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Please press F to spend time with the boys. Oh, I'm definitely ready to spend time with the boys.
So he
Let's
went
do that.
further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice.
Yeah.
It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
It's exciting. This is an exciting game. I prepared dinner.
As he
Look at
wandered
that.
through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Where's my kids? I don't. Are things changing? What are these lockers here? I don't understand what's happening.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
This is a really deep game.
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
Oh, this turned into my office. I see what you did. Where did the mannequin go? Hey, stupid mannequin. This is a clever mannequin.
And I'm trying to tell him this. That in this world, he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Oh, this is a predicament. He's doing the double negative bluff trick in the old book that everyone reads. Okay, well, I'm gonna listen to him this time because he wants me to not listen to him. But if he wants me to not listen to him, then he knows that I'm going to listen to him so that I don't prove him right. So what I really should do is not listen to him in order so that I'm just gonna press I.
You see?
Okay.
Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
A mirror. I want to question nothing.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him
A mirror.
to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again.
What?
And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again. And
Please
Stanley
die.
pushed a button.
This guy's...
And I
What? What? What happened was...